This is the first question in midterm version B. It's the pure exchange economy question, so it's the same question from everything that we did in this chapter. So the special thing here is we only know two bundles that are indifferent, so we don't know the utility function, so we don't actually know what UAXY is. So we need to figure it out. So it's Cobb-Douglas, so we usually, when we say Cobb-Douglas, we assume this, plus we want to assume this, but it's not necessary. So in fact, I will not assume this. So the two bundles are indifferent, which means if you substitute them in, you get the same number. So this is alpha 1 to the beta, so they are the same. So maybe something that's simple is beta is 2 and alpha is 1. So maybe let's just use that. And you can do 2/3 and 1/3. It's the same function, but well, anything is okay. Let's just use the simplest possible one. Say UA this is equal to xy squared, and UB is the minimum, because they are complements, so you should know complements are like this, substitutes are like this, but not here. And the second thing is the Pareto efficient set. So Pareto efficient set, for me, I can just directly write it down. It's just AXA equal to YA. This is a set. But if you want a diagram, you can do a diagram. So the second person has the minimum one, so the second person looks like this. The first person is kind of a skewed Cobb-Douglas, so maybe look like this. But no matter what happens, it always intersects at these points. So it always these ones are where they are quote tangent to each other. So that's why they are the Pareto set. So you don't even need to do anything. On the exam, I still want you to write down that max thing, so I'll write it down here. So I want to maximize this thing, maximize the other one. It's actually easier. So maximize XB, YB by choosing XB, YB such that we fix this number at some u bar. So that's all you need to write down, and you can directly write down the solution as xb equal to yb, which implies 10 minus xb is equal to 10 minus yb, which implies xa is equal to ya. So that's all you need to write down, and done. If you just write the diagram, I'll accept that too. No, wait a minute, so I still want this line, so I always want you to show me what you are doing. So to the next one, find the demand. Find demand, you actually need to do some algebra. So for A, we want to always maximize utility, so I'll ignore the A's because it's hard to write every time. So px plus y is equal to, A has all the y's, so it's kind of different, so 0p plus 10. So because this is the endowment y, this is the endowment x, so then we can use the shortcut. So again, the shortcut is XA is equal to alpha plus beta income divided by the price. So here alpha is 1, beta is 2, so this is 1/3. The y is equal to, y is just this thing, so it's 10. This is XA, and YA is beta over alpha plus beta times income divided by price is 1 for the second good. So this is 2/3. So that's how we get the demand of the first person. That's all you need to write. And for B, we are maximizing the minimum xy, minimum of xy, such that px plus y is equal to, this second person has 10 units of x and 0 units of y at the beginning. So when it's minimum, we always have xb is equal to yb, and then we substitute the equals thing here, then we know that it's both of them are equal to 10p divided by p plus 1, right? Because xy is equal, then combining, factor it out and divide, then that's all you need to do. Okay, so that's very simple. That's all the thing, everything you need to write still. So the third one, the competitive one, is a bit hard, so we need to do something. Let's look at this. So we have this number, this is XA, plus x, this is xb, is 10p p plus 1. So that you should get from just copied from this page. They should equal to the endowment. So omega a x and omega bx. So this is 10. No, this is 0 plus 10. So that would be one way to solve it. The other one, this is the market clearing condition for x. The market clearing condition for y is 2/3 of this plus 10p. This is yb. This is x. This is ya. Again, copy from the previous page. So this is 10 plus 0. So see which one is easier to solve. I think the second one is easier to solve. You can solve the first one if you want, but I think this one is easy. So 20 over 3 is equal to 10p, plus 10p plus this is equal to 10. So subtract this to the other side. So this is 10 over 3 and 10 cancels out. So p over p plus 1 is 3. Okay, so 3p is p plus 1. So 2p is equal to 1. P is equal to a half. So done. This is very cool. So then we have xa and xb, we just substitute everything in. Then it's 1/3 10 over p, and p is a half. So we get this, and xb is equal to 2/3 of 10 over 1, which is just this. And no, this is not xb, this is ya. And xb is just 10 minus this. You don't even need to calculate this on the exam. Yb is 10 minus this as well. So that's all you need. Again, don't calculate a lot of stuff, just enough such that I know what you mean. So find the welfare maximizing thing. That's kind of usually the hard thing, but here it's the easy thing, because we are maximizing. The social welfare function is the max of these two. So one is max, because the max means the other one must be 0. I either give everything to A, which is the dictator point for A, or we give everything to B, which is the dictator point for B. When we are doing max, and when both good are good goods, none of them are bad goods, then we get these things are always the one of the dictator points. So dictator point A, let's just evaluate them. So at dictator point A, we basically give UA everything. So UA is 10 times 10 to the power, so it's 1000. And at dictator point B, UB is equal to minimum of 10 and 10, which is 10. So obviously this is so much larger. So at this point, so giving everything to A, so that's the way you write it down. That's XA, YA, XB, YB. This point is the welfare maximizing point. And that's all you need to write. If you, however, use the other Cobb-Douglas utility function, you get 10 here as well. So it basically depends on your utility function. But if you use different utility function, the TA will know that, and he or she will mark it accordingly. So the main thing is when you have a max, just evaluate the two dictator points, and then it's done. So the last question is the question that I give for free mark, because if you see my answer, any answer is okay. So explain in words, so only the happiest person, so the happiest, only happiest person matter. And that's answering this. Anything that's relevant is okay. Desirability obviously is not desirable. Dictator is not desirable. Of course, you can write that maybe in the economy the dictator is really important, maybe, but again, anything will be acceptable. So as long as it's reasonable, don't say something that's completely irrelevant, then you'll get the mark.